Hi, I'm going to show you MentionFox for hyper-contextualized marketing. We begin at the end. So here I am in deal flow where I'm going to take my AI search visibility sequence. These things in brackets are tokens that are going to be replaced by stuff from what people posted in the different sources where you search for content. So I'm going to select a couple posts that I found, add contacts, leads. The tokenized items will be replaced when I Foxify it. That's done. And then I launch campaign. So that's the end. And here in a few seconds we see that these posts have been scheduled to go out in a marketing sequence that I'll later see. You can see it here where we are with these, and I can also see it in my dashboard where you also communicate with your team, pass content, and learn which marketing sequences do best. And when you're stuck, Foxy helps you. So this is the end. What's the beginning? And that is scans. So in scans, scan, when you add your competitors to your company profile, will suggest queries to you. Often it's giving you ideas for good queries that'll bring up content sendable versus. So this is the kind of thing that people would search in Reddit, Twitter and such when they're looking for recommendations. Why? Because they're thinking about buying something. The boss said that you need to find something that covers all the bases. What I'm showing you here is the only mention tool for mention finding that searches not only over 50 different sources for content as you see here, but also lets you enrich content. I'm going to go to, I could go to deep. I'm going to stay on standard and only the last month. And after our tool scans for latest content that contains the search query that I gave, I'm going to get the results which are sortable, and I've got 40 mentions found. They start with foxtrail potential. Foxtrail is, well, the fox goes out for food and finds more food when it thought it was just going to get one piece of food. And so this is here, you've got one lead, but you could find who replied to that and find more leads. I can change the sorting to intent or relevance just to show you what you can do with foxtrails. First, I'll enrich this. So this was just in Twitter, but from this and nothing but that post, now I have his email address, phone numbers, and I'll send that to Dealflow. What I'm going to do is run a foxtrail. This gives you an example of how MentionFox is a lot more than a mention finding tool. It's going from mentions to leads to enrichment to deal flow, 2 to 4 emails over the course of a week or 10 days that are all hyper contextualized. You also have GeoFixer, which does a whole lot more than just telling you how you're doing in the AI search tools. You can also change how they answer questions regarding your company, your business, yourself. You also have People Finder, where we will find who you're looking for, enrich them. You can also go far beyond that. Dossiers. With Dario Amodei, I created a dossier You can see a heck of a lot more than employment, education, patents. And then this is like, our dossiers are like if the NSA or MI5 was going to produce dossiers for the purpose of selling to someone, they would look like this. You've got their personality type, how to talk with them, do's and don'ts, conversation starters. It's a heck of a lot more than a profile. It's also good for candidate evaluation, for people that are applying to your school or your company, for evaluating influencers, where we give you tools for negotiating with them, for actually digging into what they're worth. This is MentionFox, the only tool in the world that goes from social mentions to deal flow, turning a social mention into money.